for changing to CCFM 107.5. Changing lives for good.
Midweek moment. It's Wednesday and you're halfway through. The week is long, but here's something refreshingly new. This is your midweek moment on Breakfast with Friends.
Such an honor and a privilege for me just to speak about walking by faith. Now, I'm one of those people who I always say to God, help me to hear your voice clearly, but also help me to be obedient the very first time. And this morning it was such an interesting situation. I needed to pick up one of my colleagues on the way into work, and I was driving, and the normal route I'd drive would take me on the last exit off the highway to get to this person's house to give them a lift. But this morning, for some reason, I just felt this prompting in my heart to say, no, take one exit earlier. And I was like, really? Like, why? What's the deal? And I was like, umming and ahhing, and the exit was coming closer. And I'm like, okay, I rather want to be obedient than miss out. And as I took the exits, I was thinking things like, oh, well, maybe there's a stationary vehicle, or there's going to be some kind of accident or whatever else if I'd gone the other route. But then the reason that I needed to do that became very quick and evident. There was a burst water main, and there was water streaming down the road at that intersection that I wouldn't have taken normally. And I thought, wow, okay, so let me quickly phone it in to the city of Cape Town to let them know, because as you know, we are worried about our dam levels, we're worried about water consumption, and so water is important, and we all need water every single day, not just to drink, but also to wash and to clean and things like that. And in reflecting about this and thinking about my life in general, I know, sadly, that there are times when I didn't listen, when I missed it, when I didn't react. And I regret those times. It's sad because I missed out on what God wanted me to do, what God had in store for me, and an experience that was perhaps unique and special. And so as we go into this day, new school term, new year, new day, let's walk with God every single step of the way. It's a choice that you and I need to take, but it's also about walking by faith, right? And so to encourage you and I, just some quick scriptures that we can reflect on and hold on to. And one of them being 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7, which says, "For we live by faith, not by sight." So in that moment where you see things that look bad, where you're overwhelmed by your circumstances in the natural, you might feel like, fear, terror, anxiety, whatever, stress. Then remember 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7, "For we live by faith, not by sight." And then another one to encourage you this morning, Hebrews 11 verse 1. "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." So what are those things that we can hold on to? God's word, God's love for us, God's mercy, his grace. And then the last one I want to share with you is from the Old Testament in Proverbs 3 verse 5 and 6. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight." Other translations say, and he will direct your paths. Just like I took a different route this morning, and I know why, and I now see, if I hadn't done it, I would have missed out. So in this day, let's walk by faith. Let's walk with God. Let's allow God to lead and guide us. May you be blessed as you go into this day. Happy Wednesday.
Let me tell you about